Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Laura Queso. Here's the latest from WENY-TV News and the Star-Gazette. Well, sad news out of Corning this morning. A house on West 5th Street went up in flames just after midnight. Corning Fire Chief John Ty says no one was home at the time of the blaze, and luckily no one was injured. Both Corning City and South Corning Fire Departments were on the scene. The blaze was under control by about 1:30. Authorities are still looking into the cause of that fire. Stay with us here at WENY-TV News for updates. Well, in the past week, our news team has brought you coverage of a handful of fires, from the fire at Sheasley Sewer Company to the tragic Newark Valley house fire. The cold weather has people racing to turn up their thermostats, especially with these single-digit temperatures. But how can we put a freeze on house fires this season? The U.S. Fire Administration says the use of more heating units means more fires. Oftentimes, wood stoves, fireplaces, and electric space heaters can cause a blaze, so be cautious. The National Fire Protection Agency says one of the leading causes of house fires are portable heating devices. Keep curtains, clothes, and blankets away from them, and make sure the unit works properly. And officials say heating with a gas stove is just dangerous, so avoid that altogether. Well, a story we've been covering over the last year will hit a turning point today when Painted Post neighbors vote on whether to dissolve into the town of Irwin. The 1,800 people who live in Painted Post will head to the polls for a referendum on plans to merge with the town of Irwin. A report from the Center of Governmental Research suggests dissolving may lead to tax savings without threatening necessary services. That's based on data from 2010. However, some village officials, including the mayor, aren't fans of the merger and call it a disservice to the community. Painted Post residents can vote today from noon till 9 at the Painted Post Village Hall. That's on Steuben Street. And now here's meteorologist John Hickey with your forecast. John.
Cold temperatures continue. In fact, we're looking at the coldest night coming up for tonight in this cold snap that we've been dealing with. Your weather headlines. Are you a popsicle yet? I think I'm turning into one. These temperatures just have me feeling frigid. We're looking for some light snow heading our way for tomorrow night and then into your day on Saturday. Just some very light snow with that. Not much in the way of accumulation. We'll talk totals here in just a bit. But if you've been very cold and you've been looking for some warmer weather, that's next week when we'll see some slightly above seasonable average temperatures closing in on 40 degrees by Tuesday. As far as future track goes, we have about a 10% chance for seeing a flurry today, but I think today may be one of the sunniest days we've seen as high pressure comes in from Canada. It's kind of a double-edged sword with that high pressure from Canada, though. Yes, we see more sunshine, but it also ushers in some of that very, very cold air. Not that it hasn't been cold recently. It just gets colder for tonight. In fact, I think our computer guidance is actually underdoing just how cold it's going to get. I'm forecasting lows anywhere between about 10 below to as warm, if you want to call it that, as 0. Now, if we get it colder than about 8 below, that'll break your record in Elmira, which was set back in 1963, of 7 below 0. We go in towards your morning on Friday. It's a very cold start. We'll have some sunshine, though, and then we're going to watch this quick-moving storm system come on through the Great Lakes. Not a lot of moisture to work with this, but because the temperatures are so cold, I think we'll be able to squeeze out about 1 inch or 2 of snow out of that. That would be it, though. We'll continue to see some snow showers on Saturday, though, and that may pile up to about another additional inch of snow. Here's a look at your interactive Sky Tracker 7-day forecast. The warmer temperatures, well, that's next week. The warmer temperatures come with the chance of some rain showers. That's your forecast. Here's Laura.
All right, thank you, John. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY-TV News at 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Laura Queso. Have a great day.